This is our trail today. We're going to go around a circle. We're going to go up about 300 meters in height. There's a parrot lookout. So you get to Vermont Trail by going up to Vermont, and then you have to walk like another 2 kilometers to get up to the park itself. It's a lovely walk along the river. Or you can get the taxi driver, the bus driver who brings you up to Vermont from Kingstown. Give him a few extra EC dollars to give you a ride the last 2 kilometers, last mile or so. Everything's big here. Leaves, this is a small one. And more. All leaves are big here. They even have Caribbean pines, and this is the length of the pine needles. There must be at least 35-40 centimeters long. So we're on a cliff. You can see around you, and you look down, see far below. Lovely little river, which provides, this river provides about 40% of the water needs of the island. Anyway, it gets very thick. The only way you could walk through it, in some senses, is to have a trail already made. Trying to get through it without a trail would take you, be very slow process. The trees are very tall. They have to be tall. Basically, the leaves only grow on the top, and the undergrowth is smaller trees that can live with less light, and bromeliads. And on the stems of the trees are usually vines and things like that. Oh, there's a kind of opening where the water falls down. See a bit better across the rainforest. We're surprised there's so few plants with flowers. Oh, and so few animals. There seems, but you can hear them up in the higher. Here's a glorious tree, massive tree, a very huge root system. You can see here, that's just one wave of root, but it's all kinds of vines hanging down, root systems from various plants up above, trying to tap into the water below. Oh, this is the other side of that tree. You can see how big the roots are coming down. They anchor the tree into the soil to protect against hurricanes. This kind of tree is very useful for the parrots. There's only about 500 parrots, the St. Vincent parrots left, and this tree is very important to them. It's quite a steep trail up the mountain. See vines everywhere, climbing up to the heights. So, the forest we've just went through, the first part of the trail here at Vermont Trail, the first part is old plantation, and the undergrowth, though thick, is not very thick. The second half of the trail is much thicker and has many more native species of plants. And we'll be go through that soon. But at the top is a lovely place to have a picnic. One of the few bugs, lizards we eat, they're little geckos, they're everywhere. Eating some cupcake. It's cute to watch him lick his lips afterwards. Here's a lovely fern you haven't seen before. With beautiful coloured leaves. The top of the trail Get a lovely view of the forests ahead. See down the valley. Which is rotting away. And it's a quite old one, so it's very soft. But therefore it provides a great nursery for various plants which have decided to grow up here, like that one. We can come up to a tree where we know there are parrots. We can see the baby feathers along the trail. Hope we see one. So here we have a huge tree. It's humongous and it's fascinating. It's got it's not really got no real trunk at all. It's just lots of roots or whatever. So it used to be a centenary tree, and then a monkey goblet tree grew up around it and strangled it and took it over and ate its flesh basically. And it's huge. So we're on the edge of a sheer drop down what must be at least several hundred meters. I have no idea how far it goes down. There's a very small trail, but it's not so dangerous, I think.
What?
Plum.
Plum?
There's some kind of plum here, which is burst open, of course in this starlight with its seed. Here is a lovely plantation of mushrooms growing on the side of the steppe. Very beautiful. Very pretty little mushroom clump. Here you have a beautiful view. And you can hear the parrots singing away sometimes. And it's incredibly thick fauna. Again, amazing root collection of vines going high into the sky. Plants on plants. This tree maybe over 30 meters high. This is absolutely gorgeous. Just lovely, lovely, beautiful stream coming down. This so natural trail with beautiful greens coming across. Gorgeous rock ahead, covered in ferns and outgrowths. A lovely little valley. Here we have a beautiful, again, tree and river, stream. In the stream there are crayfish, a little bit bigger than crayfish, river lobsters, about 8 inches long. Typically come out at night to feed on rotting debris from the trees. But you definitely have a feeling of Garden of Eden right now in this little valley. Very beautiful. Oh, beautiful colours. Lovely green again. Oh, green. Nothing but green. Water. Things growing everywhere. Gorgeous.
And this is how I'm peeling it now.
You just picked the mango from the floor.
You have a mango and now I'm eating it.
It's fresh, soft.
Sweet. Just try it. This is my type of country.
Absolutely gorgeous. Mountains, valley, scenery. Brilliant. So here ends our lovely day out at Vermont Nature Trails in St. Vincent.
2 hours.
Took 2 hours, well worth it. Really enjoyable.
Come here again.
Come here again.
We'll make it in 1.5 hours.